have to take a dish to pass church today, their potluck. The first Sunday of the month is always potluck. I'm not feeling particularly inspired because I'm still not feeling I'm still feeling kind of sick, but I mean, it's going to take time, obviously, to get all the way over this, and plus I didn't get enough sleep last night. So, I'm just going to do something that, usually I plan and make something that I think is going to be one of the favorites that people like. And today, instead, I am, yes, a real chef hates when you do things like that with a knife. Anyway, today I'm just gonna put something together. Just gonna cover it up and put it in the car and call it good. Happy Sunday morning, YouTubers. It's about 10:15. We're on our way to church, and let's see what the lake looks like and if there's people out there. Lots of shanties out there. Don't know how well you could see them on the camera. Lots of them. Tomorrow we're under a weather warning of some sort. Wind chills down to 35 below, blah blah blah. I have to say, even for northern Michigan, that's pretty low. I've been in mid-20s below, like 24 I think, was the coldest I've been of wind chills. And so this will be something I've not experienced before. It'll be kind of interesting. I don't know if I'll go outside though, so I may not experience it at all. I'm still obviously not feeling that great, but I am improving day by day, but I don't know if I'm ready to go out 35 below wind chills. So today's a potluck after church. I made a dish to pass, which I recorded from my other channel, and so we will be home a little later, obviously from church, and we'll have a stop to make on the way home. Pick up a couple things at Dollar General. And then I'm planning on a nap today. I'm planning on a Sunday afternoon nap, having only gotten about 4 hours of sleep this morning. So, but I did take my prednisone. That'll kick in and it should perk me out. Boy, I wish I could find a natural supplement or something that energizes you as well as prednisone does. On the other hand, it does, of course, makes you want to eat more, so that's not so great. So anyway, that's about it for this morning. It's not going to be a huge eventful day. Obviously, I'm looking forward to church, having missed it last week and the week before for being sick. I think I missed it 2 weeks in a row. Yeah, I did. I missed it the Sunday before Christmas and last Sunday too. I hated missing it the Sunday before Christmas. Did make it for the Christmas Eve service, I think. Now I can't even remember. It's been almost 2 weeks. I can't be expected to remember. Yeah, we're on our way home from church now, and I have to do something with my card. It says I only have 9 minutes on here. Usually I have a couple hours. I've checked the card in this camera. Anyway, we had a great potluck, lots of great food. I did very well at eating soft food, although of course, I had to chew some stuff, but I stuck with the softest stuff I could. So that was good. It's a little I don't want to say hazy because that implies warmth. I'm not sure what the temperature is outside right now. I think it's probably it's colder than when we left this morning, which I think it was like 22 this morning. And it feels colder to me now. wind chill is indeed 35 below tomorrow, as they say it's going to be. I don't foresee going out in it. So I guess I'm not even sure about whether our car would start in it, and I'm not sure whether I'd want to be out in it, because that's like dangerous cold. That's dangerous, you know, if something happened and we were stranded or something. I mean, I just don't know that we would take that risk, because our church is about 25 miles away, so each way. And as you can see, not real well traveled. You know, it's not like there's businesses on the sides of the road or anything if something happens. Most of the, well, about half, more than half the trip is this road. So, anyway. I know something's up with the weather, because my arthritis, my spine and everything is pretty bad today. I've already taken a tramadol and an extra Atodolac, which I don't usually take during the day. And I can only take a tramadol like once or twice a week, or else it gives me a restless leg. So I've taken both today, and I'm guessing that the weather is causing this. So we're on our way home, and I am looking forward to getting home. I'm looking forward to having a nap, and I'm looking forward, ridiculously so, to trying those pork riblet things tonight. Anyway, battery's getting low. I'm down to 6 minutes. Time to go for a while. I will recharge when I get home and figure out what's wrong with this card and why I don't have much space on it. It's a 16 gig card. Seriously, I take off every video I make. I delete it after I upload, so I'm not quite sure what the deal is. I'll figure it out and report back later. Bye. It's snowing. We're supposed to get like 1 to 3 inches down south where my daughter lives. They're supposed to get 10. She is in an area with lots of snow, but they are very good about the roads down there, so anyway, there we are. Lots of snow coming down. Yay! We're going home. We probably won't be going out again for another, I don't know, probably not till later in the week. So I know I'm almost out of minutes, and I know my battery is showing red and it's going to die. Heaven forbid. This rechargeable battery, I have to recharge it for a couple hours every single day. That's a little, one of these days when I start working again, I am going to, I think, invest in another battery. We're coming up to the part of the lake where we can see out there, so I wanted to get my camera running and ready, and hopefully it'll keep running for the next 2 minutes or so, and we can see, well, maybe. There's so much snow out there, it just looks white because it's snowing. But I always like to see how much. We have not seen as much activity around town or on the lake this year as we have in past years, and I'm not quite sure why. And I'm just not that happy about it, because I like seeing a bunch of activity out there. I like seeing people out having a good time. Okay, there it is. I can see a few, but way over there, I don't know if you can even tell, is where all the, I forgot what they call that, where all the shantytown, that's it. Hello. So, anyway, on our way home. Much of my afternoon has been spent playing the keyboard and working on these amazing riblets that I showed you in their frozen state. I did rub them with my pork rub, which I have talked about on my Cheap Easy Low Carb channel, my own pork rub. And then tonight I made a sauce after I roasted them for about an hour and a half with the rub, and then I put my own homemade sauce on it, and this is the way they turned out, and I just really can't wait to eat them. So I won't be talking much longer. Details of how I cook these are on my Cheap Easy Low Carb channel if you're interested, and if not, you'll just have to take my word for it. These look really good, and I'm going to guess they're going to taste good. I'll let you know when I wrap this up later. Hi YouTubers, I'm just going to finish up for tonight. I wanted to tell you that those riblets were just freaking amazing. I just love my cooking. I always say it. I've been saying it for years. I love my cooking. But those were great. We didn't even have vegetables or anything with it. We just sat there and ate meat for dinner tonight. Of course, we ate a lot. You know, we had the potluck at church today, so we had our vegetables and everything earlier. We'll just skip them for tonight. So this afternoon I'd wanted a nap. Didn't happen because I realized that as tired as I was, that was because I took a long nap yesterday and stayed up too late and didn't get enough sleep. Excuse me. So I don't want to perpetuate that, so I'm going to go to bed a little earlier. My normal time is like 1 in the morning, and I'm going to shoot for that tonight instead of 4:30 like it was the night before. Of course, it took probably 2.5 hours to do the riblets, and in between there I played the piano for a good solid hour. I played my keyboard, my big good keyboard over here, not the little one that I was using yesterday to practice for church, because the little one's the one we take to church, so that's the one I practice on. But when I'm really playing for my own enjoyment, I use my 9000 Pro. And so I did that for quite a while. Took care of my birds, watched a couple episodes of Chuck while we ate those fantastic riblets. I think we're up to episode like 39 or something now. I'm not sure. That is such a great series. And let's see. That's about it. That's about my evening. I did have a little bad excitement this morning. Not a good thing, but apparently last night I did not properly latch one of my birds' cages, and 2 of our 3 predatory animals, 2 dogs and a cat, one of the dogs and the cat have a real high prey instinct, and they are both deadly to birds. So we have to make sure they are not only locked up behind 1 door but behind 2 doors. Usually when I have my birds out, I make sure that there's no way that they could accidentally get in here. And this morning while I was cooking a dish for potluck, I had an actual big chicken fryer, electric fiberboard chicken fryer, great big one, and I was stirring in my cauldron there and steam and boiling and, you know, all kinds of stuff, and I hear wings this morning, and I freaked out because my birds shouldn't be out to fly. And here came my white cat, Pioneus Chloe, who is about 15 years old now, and I've had her since she was weaned. And she is my sweet baby girl. I mean, she's just a doll. And here she was, flapping, coming around the corner and going out in the kitchen to see me. And, of course, my heart was in my mouth. She was flying toward me. My first thought was, oh my gosh, where is the cat and the dog? And then my second instant thought was throw my body over my cooking food in case she came up short or whatever and dropped in this hot food. As I did that, and she glanced off my shoulder and hit the floor, which, thank God for His angels and thank God for His protection over us and the things that we care about, because I was able to reach down and scoop her up, and neither Curly nor Sleepy, the predatory dog, or the cat, got her, or Stephen saw her. The cat was at the back of the house with my husband, and though Curly was sitting right here in the living room, he was evidently not paying attention. So thank God for that. Literally thank Him for that, because I don't know what I would have done if something had happened to my sweet Chloe. So I took care of my birds tonight, double checked every latch and every door and every sliding door and, you know, escape hatches and everything. So that's never happened before in all the years I've had birds, and hopefully that was the only time. So now I am ready to go edit. I have tons of editing to do between everything I recorded today between my 2 channels, so I want to go get started on that. I want to get to bed by 1. I will see you guys tomorrow, and I hope that the weather is okay where you are, and if it isn't, remember there's nothing as important as your own safety. So just be real careful. And God bless, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.